So I've just logged on to the FutureCraft server and found out that my base has been pranked. I heard a little bit about this in the Discord server, but I thought it was just a joke. But I kind of deserve this because I pranked Virgocity with 20 stacks of diorite in his base. So we're going to start cleaning this up, and then we'll work on our base and probably, yeah, just do some general work around the base. So first off, we'll need to get some buckets to clear up all this water. So, well, actually no, we could probably use sand to clear up all this water, because it's an interesting way to clear it. So, we'll start out at the top. Just grab a few stacks and get on our way. So I'll probably just place it all down, then we'll clear up all this junk later. So, basically, right after we're done. I see he's put some iron around here, which is pretty nice, so we will be able to grab all that up and use that for whatever we do at our base and on the FutureCraft server. So, at least he was that nice. I wasn't that nice. I just gave him 20 stacks of diorite, which, you can see some of it has made its way here. And we can actually just go up here and get this giant waterfall out of the way. And it appears he's built some large stacks of water going up very high over there. So we might just fly over to those with an elytra and stop those. And since we're probably not going to be back up at this section of our base, I'll just take all this sand right now. And be careful not to break my base. Oh, which I don't have any space for. So, I'll just hold it like that. Okay, well, I don't really care about that. I should probably just break this with my fist, so I don't accidentally happen to break the ground. But at least this work is pretty easy to clean up. Unlike Virgo's base, which I assume was decently hard to clean up, considering I filled his entire front room and his bedroom with diorite, and then put some around his house. So this actually isn't that bad in comparison to what I did. But still a good prank. Wow, there's a lot of water here. You can tell he put some good time into this. So, as I said, right after we get all this water, we are gonna just probably clear up all these little towers and stuff that he's made. Just because, why not? That's a tall tower. Let's get climbing. So we got this far up here, so we're just gonna start mining down. And we made it down, and it appears there's one more piece of water right here. Oh, and apparently we have to stack up with this one. And we have the perfect number of sand in this stack, so the nice thing about sand is we don't actually have to be at the top to mine it all. We can just be right here and get it all. And of course I made a little mistake right here, which we can leave for now because we'll be back to fix all this up. Wow, those are some expensive towers of iron. Even though I have like nearly 7 stacks of iron. Oops, I forgot to place down all this first. We'll want to collect this iron just because obviously it's iron and our regular pickaxe. And it appears one has drifted all the way out there. Now we'll just climb this one and work our way up and continue this process for the last tower over there. That's a big tower. So you can tell he clearly spent some time on this prank, which is good that he actually spent time on his prank. So before this, I pranked him with 20 stacks of diorite while he was on the server. I pranked him while he was on the server, right under his nose. 20 stacks of diorite put into his house, without him even noticing for 2 hours. This is a long way to stack up. I probably should have made a bucket, or something of the likes. And finally we're at the top. Oh, and there was actually a block up here, so we didn't need to stack up. Well, I didn't see that, so we're going to be mining back down. Oh, we fell. So this water will start to clear up. And then we'll want to fill up that one. And it appears there is one more water right here. And this might be the last one, or no, there's actually some back down on the first floor also. And let's get some sleep right here. Then we'll move down where it appears there's actually a creeper hole that was not here before the prank. So, I don't know if that was him or someone else, but it's there now, and I'll have to fill that in too. And yes, I do see the zombie. So we'll actually probably put our sand back away in our shulker box. And we can pull out some of our dirt from here. Not fireworks. Yeah, we'll pull out some dirt and we can just put some items in here so we can get out some more dirt, because we'll need dirt obviously for refilling all this stuff. So let's just mine us back up with our silk diamond Silk Touch Diamond Pickaxe, and we'll get right on our way to mining all this back. It's nice that he didn't break anything, which is nice, because then I don't actually have to worry about too much repair. I just need to worry about breaking blocks mostly, and then putting occasional blocks everywhere just to make the place look nicer. And I don't really care about losing all this sand and dirt and all this stuff placed here. The only thing I really care about getting is this iron, because obviously that's 9 iron per each, which means I could make some hoppers and stuff from that, which is pretty decent, and great that he left it. And we'll be keeping this diorite too, for reasons which I may or may not show later in this video or another video, depending on time. So, let's finish up getting all these blocks mined up. And I don't care to get out my axe, so I'll just break these few logs. Just like that. So, obviously not too much cleanup work, and generally little effort to remove, which is very nice that he didn't do anything overly crazy. So, in order for you to go figure out what Virgo has done, you'll have to go look on his channel, which I can link in the description of this video. So, if you want to go check out what the prank that I did to him looked like, you should go check out Virgo's channel, and make sure to like and subscribe there. So, then we just have this final layer up here, which I'm just going to elytra up here. Break all this stuff. And grab this iron, as usual. And I think Virgo has already cleared up the mess at his base. Otherwise, I would show you what I did, but go check out his channel. I'll link it in the description. And we're breaking the last few blocks now. So, that's basically the entire prank that he did on me. Obviously, to less magnitude than what I did, which is pretty nice. I was expecting worse. Oh, and it appears there's actually a shulker box here. Some water buckets in it. I'm just going to leave that there. And we'll put away our dirt and then put that back in our ender chest, which actually that appears that would be my sand. So we'll put that back in here also. And then, as you can see, we have a little bit of diorite stocked up for our purposes, which I'll show in a later video. So we'll just put away our dirt. Oops, I threw it. So let's put in our items, and we can pull all this back out. And actually, we're going to put that 17 dirt back in there. And here's our nice outfitted ender chest from end busting. So, if you didn't notice, I have actually built out a first floor. We've got a room over there, and we've obviously got some lighting issues now that there has been a prank. My torches are broken, so not that big of a deal, but definitely will need to be fixed at night. So we'll do that later. So, we're just going to start off by placing some torches, and it appears there is a creeper. Pretty easy kill. So, we'll just get back to placing our torches. and it doesn't look too badly lit, so we'll leave it. And then I think we'll have to do the same for the second floor. And actually, I'm going to show you an aerial view of what I've done up here. So, on our second floor, we've got a jungle, 2 jungle trees right there, which I planted there because I'm going to make a mini jungle right there. And then we have this kind of common area, which is kind of just the center of my build. And we have this little hallway, which I'll show when I go back down there. And then here's a third section, which is kind of undetermined at this point in time. And then this top floor is just kind of a third terrace coming up. So right here we've got a room, got another room that we're going to be filling with farms and such, and then we'll be building another room right here. And as you can see, I've actually built a proper mine which comes down decently far. And at the bottom of this mine, it actually turns out that there is an abandoned mine shaft, which was pretty lucky. So, let's go show you that. Let's go show you around the other areas of my base. So, obviously all the top layers, they're matching in the same style as this first layer and the second layer. As you can see, still nice terraces, and actually we'll want to remove that right there, but we can do that later. So I hope you enjoyed today's update and prank cleanup from Virgocity. As always, make sure to check out his channel and subscribe there to see what he did to my base and to see what I did to his base, because he has already destroyed that at this point. So, hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and as always, see you next time.